Greetings. There's been a huge landslide on our mountain track. It's at the peak of its peril. Please help us clear out the area for tourists. We don't want the hills of debris to prevent anyone from being uplifted by the beautiful sights. Highest regards. Okay, listen, as somebody who has played No Place Like Home, this literally just feels like some of the areas from No Place Like Home. Like, if you told me this was No Place Like Home, I would believe it. Like, this is not necessarily an insult. Like, I could tell that it's a different location. But, like, this feels like the junkyard almost. It feels like almost the same aesthetic and stuff like that. I feel like the reason why I'm feeling this way is like it almost feels like I'm following the same pathway. Does that make sense? Like the other one was like our farm and like the area close by, and then this is like the next area to it, and like towards the junk, like the other like the areas near it. I don't know. Maybe like I am like losing it. Maybe I'm losing it. I mean, it's not like I haven't seen like the same level, like World 2 desert level in Super Mario like a million times. It's definitely not an insult. Anyway, I've been talking a lot about goals, so I'm kind of curious, like, if there's any goals that people have in the comments, or like in the chat, or anything like that. I think, along with the confidence thing, I think another thing I would like to work on. Well, I mean, I guess I've already talked about like the exercise too. I guess that would be a secondary one. And again, it's less about like losing weight and more just like trying to maintain health, because especially because my chronic pain has been like worse. Listen, I still haven't been able to contact my doctor about that test. Like, I had a blood work test to get tested for like certain kind of things. So like it was like blood tests to see about like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis and stuff like that. And I still haven't been able to hear from him since like December, because he went on Christmas vacation. So I still don't know what's going on there. I still don't know. But the only thing I know is that like I got a hold of the nurse one day, and she mentioned something about like something being a little off about the arthritis test. So that's it. That's all I've heard, and I don't even know how accurate that is. But I'm assuming something's going on. Like even if the test doesn't even show anything, I'm fully aware that I'm in pain. But like I was hoping to find like some kind of information and know where to look. And listen, my pain isn't like so bad that I need like constant medication for it or anything. It's mostly just like, hey, it's bad enough that I need to like slow down a lot of times. Like if it gets really bad, the ibuprofen usually helps, but like it does slow me down. Like I played Bug Snacks like last week, and then I had planned on doing a dual stream, because I've been wanting to test out if I could do like a 4-hour stream and then another 4-hour stream with like a little break, because usually after like the 5 or 6 hour mark my throat kind of gives out. So I just kind of wanted to see if I could do 2 streams a day and it not damage my voice, so long as I had like a couple of hours in between them. But I tried to play some Minecraft with my partners, and I hurt my arm. I hurt my arm. My arm started hurting because I played Bug Snacks with a keyboard and mouse, and then I played Minecraft with a keyboard and mouse, and I played so much that my arm started hurting. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna I'm just going to cancel that stream. We'll just try it again next week. And so I'm going to try it this week. And so I've been actively avoiding... I did play Minecraft for like a couple of days afterwards and just played it a little bit on and off because my arms still hurt a little bit. So I would just do a little bit and then I would go hang out by the like... I'd hang out by like the stoves or whatever what we needed to grind. And I'd just wait there while my arms rested. And I'd wait there for a few hours. Or like 30 minutes to an hour. It just kind of depended on how bad the pain was. And then I go right back to it because I'm a masochist. Anyway. so like the pain isn't super bad. Like there are times where it flares up like really, really bad. I have a thing called Gopher. I think that's what it's called. And it's this little free application, and you could turn the program on, and it lets you turn your controller into like a working mouse. It's not great. I don't like using it. I think there are models of it that are like you can pay for, but I don't know how good they are. But the one that I got, it's free, and you could just like set up a whole bunch of hotkeys and make it work literally like a mouse. So I can use it to do that, but I can't really use it to change the controller into a keyboard. Or if I can, I haven't figured out how to do it yet. You know? But I think the game that I wanted to play was Twinklebee that day. But I could have technically played it. And I was just like, I kind of looked at the Gopher program and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. Especially because I don't even know if it would work. I didn't know if it'd work with OBS and this and all the other stuff running at the same time. I need to practice. I actually need to test that out and see if it works. But I was just like, I don't know if I want to deal with that now. I don't know if I want to test that now. I'd rather test that out on a different thing. Because it really prefers if you really want to use like Gopher and stuff, you need to play the games like full screen and stuff like that. Because otherwise, oh my god. It is such a pain. I see this little green tuft. Oh my god, even the little green tufts. It's still shaking. Oh my god. It's a flower. Is there any other little green tuft? I just have to look for everything. Anything that is green or brown, anything that is plant-like. I'm just taking another careful look because I keep missing stuff. Let's see. Higher speed. Oh, there's everything in a small radius. That's nice. Hoverbot. A small radius. Ooh, the auto hover looks good. I think I want the auto hover. Oh, okay. I see. Let me see. So if I wanted to say, put it right here. Well, I'm over here. Oh, I see. I see what it do. It suck, but it not clean. It suck, but not clean. Okay. I feel like that's kind of pointless then. That was a lot less exciting than I thought. it's upgradable though. I guarantee it's upgradable. So we will upgrade it later. Okay. Yeah, I think, listen, I think also this year I'm going to do a little bit more script editing. Because, like, I realize I really like the whole script concept. Like not necessarily scripting a lot. Listen, I did really well that first hour, don't you think? But I've been doing a lot of this free-handed. And just kind of talking about whatever popped into my head. And because I was always that kind of person that's like, oh, who needs a script? I got lots to say, and then when it comes to it, I find myself being like, I mean, I do have a lot to say, but then I run out. I run out of things to say after a certain point. So, oopsie doopsie, I run out very quickly. So I like part of the issue is I don't really know what to say, and so. Like, and another part is I also, like, say things way too daggone fast, because, like, I've already kind of run out of the script. I've already run out of the script. Because, yeah, I wrote, like, a half page talking about, like, goals and resolutions and stuff like that, because I wanted to talk about, like, New Year's stuff today, right? And, well, we've already done that. So I gotta go and figure out a little bit more. So I guess that's another resolution for me this year. It's just to, like, figure out better scripting and stuff like that. Getting better at streaming. I guess that's the best thing. Listen, I talked about how I used to be a YouTuber and stuff like that. And when I was a YouTuber, I did a lot of... I did a lot of off script and stuff like that. I just kind of blathered to the world. I feel like there's so and listen, maybe it's not really just a I keep saying it's a stream versus YouTube thing, and I still say it is that to a degree. I still say that it is that to a degree. I feel like there is a lot that is different to YouTube than it is to, say, Twitch. Because I feel like with Twitch, it is more of an active engagement sort of, and you don't have to necessarily actively engage with it, but you're still kind of like expected to be there, right? Even if it is like second monitor thing, you're still expected to just kind of hang out. It's just whenever something pops up, you're there. You're live. You can enjoy it. You can engage with it. It's engagement activities. Whereas YouTube, you're not really engaging with it immediately. You're engaging with it after the fact. And so like that is definitely taking me a little bit to get used to, because I'm not used to people being able to engage instantly. That whole instant transition and that whole instant engagement is still very new to me. And it still surprises me whenever somebody pops in. It's just like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, oh yeah, that is definitely different for me. But I went in thinking that like the socializing and stuff isn't as necessary in YouTube as it is for Twitch, and I think it just really kind of depends. I feel like on the one hand, there's a lot of YouTubers that don't really engage with their audience, right? There is a lot of YouTubers that don't engage with their audience, or like do like a very bare minimum thing. Like, for example, like a lot of crafters and stuff like that, and even a few gamers don't really engage with the audience, but I feel like they also had to build up that audience first. Or like their review commentary. I feel like review commentary definitely doesn't have to like engage with the audience as much, I don't think. But like if you're doing like just gameplay or like certain activities you do, I feel like it's more varied. But when you are a streamer, I feel like the engagement is more required. So I guess I kind of changed it a little bit with YouTube. I guess my perception of YouTube has changed. I feel like the social engagement has like increased now with YouTube and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of people enjoy the more social aspect and like getting close with like becoming closer with like the people on the stream. But I don't think it's as necessary when you are on YouTube. So like I feel like if you wanted to do things, I feel like there's like a little bit of a I think there's a better boundary, right? I think you could put more boundaries out with YouTube compared to stream. And there's a lot of boundaries that you can put on stream too. Like Twitch and like stuff, you can still put out a lot of boundaries. Like I can, like, there's nothing stopping me from banning people, right? There's still a lot of boundaries. But if you want to build up your stuff and engage, then you're still expected to like chat with people and stuff like that. There's still an expectation of communication between you and others. And I don't see many people that really don't talk to people on Twitch. None that are like really successful. I'm sure it's not impossible. I think listen, I'm pretty sure there are streams out there where like it's completely quiet. And where the streamer really doesn't interact with the audience. But I feel like it's very few and far between. Anyway, am I blathering again? Probably. Will my opinion change? Probably. Like, it feels like... Honestly, I feel like my opinion changes a lot. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like opinions, like you get more information, you learn new things. You're willing to grow, but I feel like I have a more solid idea of it. At least from my viewpoint, anyway, on how things work. I will say listen. I think I mentioned that well, no, I know I mentioned it at some point. Originally, I was going to do like YouTube only content. I'm still going to do that, but not to the degree I was originally planning on doing. I was planning on doing like RPGs and stuff that were solely YouTube only, and then I tried to play Pokemon Yellow. I tried to play Pokemon Yellow off stream, and I got up to like Koga and Silpho and Sabrina, and I was just like, this is so much freaking grinding. I hate it. And it was during a time where I was like struggling with my voice and like coughing and stuff, so I did it all quiet. And then I had to so not only was I editing up the video, I had to add more content to it. I was editing it all up with the idea that I would go back and add audio to it at the end. And like I got all the way up to there, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do this. Like, sure, I could do the other ones where I get the audio on at the beginning and do it like that and have an easier time. But am I enjoying myself? No. I enjoyed myself. Listen, I enjoyed it at the beginning. I had a lot of fun playing it. But then I got to the end and I was just like, I was in grinder's hell. Listen, it's not even that I hate grinding. It's just the fact that I knew I would be doing all this, and then I'd still have to come back and put all the audio in. And that was the thing that was stressing me out. And plus, I'm the type of person who's like, I am doing an RPG and I wanted to try and complete it all at once, rather than like just take a break in between. Because I knew if I took a break, like so far in my YouTube video, I would probably never go back to it. And I gave up. I just gave up instead of just kept going. I still don't really know how I'm going to do, like, RPGs and stuff. I still don't know how I'm going to do that. I still... Like, I know I'm going to be doing some grinding sessions. Like, off-stream, or, like... I don't know how I'm going to do that, though. Like, the actual game. Because there's just so much grinding on there. Like, certain games aren't that big of an issue, but, like, especially the older Pokemon games, the older Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. Like, Dragon Quest, I think, like, some of the older ones are only up to, like, level 20. But you still have to grind a lot. Listen, one of my favorite games growing up was Dragon Quest Monsters. Do you know how much leveling is in that game? Like, I actually want to play that on stream. I just don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. That's a lot of leveling. It's kind of why I'm doing, like, it's kind of why I want to do dual streaming, is because I want to, like, actively do some of the grinding on stream. That way I can at least say I've done some content. It probably won't even be like, I mean, I guess I could put it on, like, YouTube and stuff like that, but it'd be more just, like, casual content, if that makes sense. I probably won't be talking as much. I could be like, hey, I made an extra video this week. You can't say I didn't. I've been working. I've been working. Look, here is my proof that I've been working. But I miss RPGs. I used to play them a lot. Listen, there are only like a couple of RPGs I actually finished. Because I was always the type of person as a kid who would be like, I'm going to play the RPG. I'm going to play a long time. And then I would get done after a couple hours and be like, or, well, no, not a couple of hours, but like a couple of days, I'd be like, you know what? I'm tired of the RPG. I'm going to delete it. And then another day later, I was like, I wish I didn't stop the RPG. I want to play it again. So I'm missing a lot of stuff from the RPGs. No, you want to know what the worst one was? The worst one was Final Fantasy IX, which Final Fantasy IX is like my favorite of the series. My favorite of the series is Final Fantasy IX. Steiner is one of the Steiner and Vivi. Steiner and Vivi are the greatest characters, and you can't tell me any other way. Vivi, honestly, Vivi's better. Let's be honest, Vivi's better. But I got all the way to the end of the game, and I fought the final boss. Is this spoilers? Yeah, this is probably spoilers. Listen, if you care about like a 20-plus-year-old game, pause right now, or like mute right now. Okay, just mute for a second. But listen, it is 20 years old. I don't need to like put a spoiler card down or anything like that. I need to actually make a spoiler card. But anyway, I got to the end of the game, and I beat the guy I thought was the final boss, and then all of a sudden, another guy appears, and he knocks everybody down to 1 health. And I raged so hard that I literally turned the game off and then deleted the file. I raged so... Listen, you get insta-healed after that, but I just saw the number go down, and I was just like, how do I beat that? Listen, I was like 13 or 14 at the time. I was very dumb, and I didn't understand how games work. Listen, I didn't understand how, like, game mechanics work for a very long time. But I was just like, you expect me to win at only 1 health? And I just panicked, and I raged. I got so angry. I just turned the game off. I deleted it. I swore I'd never play that game again. And then recently I saw somebody play it, and I was just like, that's what happens after the 1 health thing? That's what happens? I was so mad. I was so mad. I have to go beat it again now. I have to actually properly beat it. I don't know why I said again, but like, listen, I don't know why my brain does the things it does. Maybe it's because I don't actually talk that much in real life. Listen, I talk more on here than I do in real life. don't know if that's something weird to say or not, but like I don't actually talk that much. But if like sometimes it feels like my brain has a bunch of things that it wants to say, and it doesn't usually come out right. It never comes out right.